What kind of cave has survived since the time of the Great Flood? What is the uniqueness of Bayanaul Stonehenge? What secrets do Bayanaul lakes hide? All this in the new episode of Welcome to Kazakhstan project.
Баянаульский национальный парк.
Bayanaul National Park, the land of legends and amazing monuments. Since ancient times, people have chosen these lands. Today we will try to understand what attracted people to these places. This is Welcome to Kazakhstan project. My name is Zakirjan Mamlutov. Let's broaden our horizons. There are many lakes on the territory of Bayanaul Park, but there are four largest ones: Sabındыкөл, Jasybay, Toraygur, and Birjankol. The largest lake is Sabındыкөл, on the shore of which the village of Bayanaul is located. The name of the lake means soapy, and the water here really seems to be especially soft to the touch. According to the legend, the lake received such properties after the beautiful Bayan washed her hair in these waters and accidentally dropped a soap from her hands.
Вода здесь теплее.
The water is warmer here than in other lakes. The majority of tourists visiting these places rest here. The water is crystal clear and the views are amazing. Lake Toraygur is named after the poet Sultan Mahmud Toraygurov, who spent his childhood on these shores. By the centenary of Toraygurov's birth, a mausoleum was built right next to the lake. The architects turned to the traditions of Kazakh memorial architecture. The name of Sultan Mahmud is engraved on the frieze. Inside the mausoleum, there is a three-stage ushtas, or a tombstone, made of shell rock blocks. Another reason to visit these lands is to honor the memory of Jasybay Batyr. One of the largest lakes in the region is named in honor of this warrior. A native of Bayanaul, he defended the people from the attacks of the Zangars. You can find his grave on the pass, defending which Jasybay Batyr perished.
Есть поверье.
There is a belief that on the way to the burial, one needs to pick up a pebble and put it on the grave. The more stones, the easier it is for the Batyr to fight evil spirits. Another sacred place known to all of Kazakhstan is the Kamirolia Cave. There is a legend that three brothers survived during the Great Flood: Kanır, Kulan, and Karan. The Almighty rewarded them for helping their loved ones because they did not take up a place on the ark, but simply tied a raft to it. When the water receded, the brothers settled in the Bayanaul mountains and became famous for their holiness. In honor of one of the brothers, Kanır, the cave is named. The Kamirolia Cave is located on the territory of the Bayanaul State National Natural Park, more precisely on the southwestern part of the Jibek Ridge. This is a stone-fenced cave. Its length is 30 meters and width is from 1.8 to 2.5 meters. The Kamirolia Cave is one of the most popular and favorite places for tourists today. People coming here ask the Auliye for help, pray and make a wish. The cave itself consists of three parts. The first is a mosque, the second is a resting place, and the third is a place for prayers. There is a reservoir there, and while washing with holy water, tourists pray and ask for help and support from the Auliye. This place is visited not only by Kazakhstan citizens, but also by tourists from neighboring Russia and European countries. Their number is increasing every year. Popular rumor ascribes miraculous properties to Kamirolia. It is said that staying in a cave cures many diseases, and women who want to give birth to a healthy child spend the whole night in the Kamirolia Cave. The pilgrimage to the cave never stops. Those wishing to visit the cave will have to climb almost a kilometer up.
ерте кездерде бұл жерде келушілердің зиярат етушілер.
The main condition for the pilgrims of the Kamirolia Cave is cleanliness. There is historical evidence that in the old days the pilgrimage began here. Here they made sacrifices, cleansed themselves and prepared for the pilgrimage. There is a legend that the cleansing process took place on a stone called Bastas, which literally means headstone. Let's see. This is a place with a special energy.
Процесі жүреді деген аңыз бар. Көрейік.
По легенде, люди с достатком, посетив это место,
According to legend, wealthy people having visited this place should leave money. So those in need can pick them up, but with a prerequisite. They should call to the Holy Spirit of the cave and pronounce the phrase, "Taksir, allow me to take this money." There are also places in Bayanaul that cause a chill on the back. For example, the Gorge, which is popularly called the Witch's Gorge. It really looks quite gloomy. Nevertheless, this place is very popular because its beauty, although sinister, does not leave indifferent any tourist. Another unique monument of antiquity found on the territory of Bayanaul Park is mounds with whiskers. According to scientists, more than 2,500 years ago, a tribe of sun worshippers lived on the shores of Lake Taregur. The followers of the sun cult were well versed in astrology. To this day, gigantic chains of mounds have survived, stretching their rays to the main altar. Unfortunately, the very center of the composition is destroyed, but it is precisely because of these rays that the mounds were nicknamed whiskered.
вот этот солярный знак
This solar sign symbolizes the sun. In those years, when the idol was in an upright position, it was facing the east, that is, to where the sun rises. Here is such a Kazakhstan Stonehenge. Scientists believe that once the altar of the sun towered 8 meters and was about 10 tons in weight. The stone was extracted at mines located nearby. Columns or idols were set up in places considered holy. Similar mounds with whiskers are found throughout Eurasia, from Mongolia to Europe. The peculiarity of the Bayanaul burial mounds lies in the deer stone, a 1,000-year-old artifact on which someone depicted running animals. How to get to Bayanaul National Park? Unfortunately, it won't work by train or plane. The nearest town with a railway connection is Ekibastus. It is 100 kilometers from Ekibastus to Bayanaul by taxi, bus or personal vehicle. You can also start from Pavlodar. The bus from there reaches Bayanaul in 4 hours.
Сегодня мы услышали лишь малую часть.
Today we have heard only a part of local legends and learned only a few secrets of Bayanaul. In the next episodes we will definitely learn more about the ancient secrets of an amazing oasis in the middle of the steppe. And maybe we will understand why you want to stay here.